good.
Yeah,
Right. Right. So welcome to the football referee with myself, Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
and me, Trevor Gear, and he calls me Cuz. And I, by the way, am a Palace fan. I've got one of my Palace shirts on, particularly after we beat Norwich 4-0 last night.
Oh. I'm
So
glad
well done, boys.
I'm glad there's no Norwich City fan here. Oh dear man, that would have been really painful.
It would. Yeah, absolutely.
That would have been really painful. So, on the football referee, bruv. Now, Raheem Sterling seems to be pushed. It seems to be at the moment pushed from pillar to pole in the last 2 weeks. I think he had a fallout, not a fallout because they didn't say it was a fallout, but a sort of
Mm.
a minor um, disagreement with Enzo.
Chelsea.
Was it
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Anyway, the Chelsea manager, and that was because he wasn't being fielded. He wasn't getting games. It wasn't so. So he wanted to leave. Because obviously he wants to play, don't he?
Yeah.
Uh, so and now there is talks with Manchester United. I don't know how far that's gone now, but I think he might be moving to Manchester United. So what do you think really went
Mm.
wrong with Raheem Sterling? I mean, is he a good player? Is he drop form? What was it? What was this about, Trevor? Do you know?
Well, firstly, I think he's been a very good footballer. I'm not sure how old he is, but he's no youngster, is he? He's got to be heading towards 30, I would have thought, which in any other part of life you are a youngster, I guess, but in football you're not. Because he was at Liverpool, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Um, and was a very good player up there. And I guess from there he went to, was it Liverpool he was at? He was at Man City, wasn't he?
I think it was Liverpool that he was
Yeah,
at.
I'm
He
not
was at
sure
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Yeah, he was at Man City, wasn't he, for a
Right.
long
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
And then he came down, I think, to Chelsea. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a very good footballer. He's nifty, he's nippy, he's quite small and compact. He's got a good hunger for the game and for scoring goals. I have a feeling maybe he's past his prime
Right.
football wise. I don't think he's quite got what he used to have. Perhaps it's a matter of he doesn't have the speed, the legs now for the speed he used to have. But yeah, I'm not sure about him going to Man U. I know that's what will probably happen,
Yeah.
but I'm not convinced he would represent a good purchase for Manchester United. You know, they're looking forward. I don't think they want to be buying seasoned players, rather the younger ones who, will be around for a few years carrying them forward. And I don't
Right.
think Sterling is one of those sort of players. I don't know what you think. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, I've been following the news on Starlin. Um, and at first when he started having you know, when he started expressing his dissatisfaction,
Mm,
dissatisfaction with, the Chelsea manager and wanting to be included in games, for instance. And then he wanted to move. There was the option of, you either field me or you set me free, let me go. So I have the utmost admiration for the guy because he's really fast on his feet. You know, he, I have the utmost admiration for the guy because he's really fast on his feet. You know,
Yeah.
he moves really fast. Now, having said that, I don't quite remember if he did actually play for Liverpool. I thought he did play for Liverpool at some
Yeah,
point.
I thought he did.
Yeah, I
I
thought he
thought he
did play
did,
for
and
Liverpool
certainly
at
Man
some point.
City.
But certainly Man City,
Y-
yeah, like you said.
yeah,
Um, and at Chelsea, I haven't really seen his game at Chelsea. Uh,
no,
I
no,
haven't. I haven't. I mean, I've seen a few of the Chelsea matches, but I haven't really seen him being outstanding to want to
no.
retain his shirt, for instance. And so I'm kind of torn on this one because I can, like I said, I do have respect for him, but if you're
Mm,
not, if you're not putting in 100, in this day and age where football is highly competitive,
yeah,
if you're not putting in 100, then you're asking to be benched,
mm,
which is what's happened. You know, he has to be scoring goals. He has to
mm,
be seen as not just being part of the team, but being an active member
yeah,
of the team. And I think that's where his problem started from. I think he got a bit complacent. Because having played for Man City, you know, oh yeah, I'm a big chap,
mm,
you know, I'm a big shot, you know, I'm gonna go to Chelsea and show them how it's done. And each team is different, Trevor. Each team
mm,
is different. Every football team's got their own dynamics, and you have to quickly work out how to fit into and make that dynamic work for you,
yeah, yeah.
and you being able to adapt to work in that dynamics of that team. And I don't think he's really done that at Chelsea. I don't think. I'm sorry, right?
No,
I do have respect for you, but you know, I can see where he's coming from. Now, him moving to Manchester United, I think if Ten Hag is buying him, I think he's not buying him for what he can do for the team, performance wise. Um, maybe that's not so correct. But what I mean is, I think it's more for the experience. If you know what I mean. I think it's more for the experience, being able to, you know, because they, according to what I've read recently, and there's been a lot of, because these clubs, they don't just make up their mind like that. They'll,
mm,
you know, they'll make a move and see, and then they compare, and if something better comes along, they'll drop that one and go for the other one. So
yeah.
they've been trying Manchester United has been trying to offload um, uh, quite a quite a good number of players. I think about 10, as the rumor goes, which is which is only a rumor at the moment.
Mm,
And what they're gonna do? So they're gonna look to replace those that they are offloading. And that's where I think they're looking at Raheem Sterling. But is he gonna? Are they gonna field him? Whose shirt is he gonna take? I don't know. I don't see. I think it's better off in Saudi Arabia. You know,
he's
where
reached that stage, hasn't he? He's got to the Saudi
yeah, it's
Arabia
got
stage.
it's
Yeah,
whether you accept the fact or still live in denial. I mean, I heard they pay more there anyway, you know, and
oh God, they do.
oh
Hell of a
yeah,
lot more.
oh
Yeah,
yeah. And uh, and if you're that sort of player that, you know, you obviously you've made your name, you've played, you've won an England shirt,
yeah,
you've played for arguably the best teams in the Premier League.